Ooh. Muting the set would, you know, take away the audio, but no. Echo? Echo? Holy fucking bananas. Up. Have I always been that loud? Oh no, because I've got this shit boosted. Turn off. Did you stop? Oh my god. Hello? Jesus. Alright. Jesus. Alright. Baby bop. Jesus. Alright. Baby bop. There you go. I can deal with that. See, and then you go here, and then you go to the summary. No. Manager. You know, one of these days, I'll figure out how streaming works. Trust me on that. Play an ad right out the get-go. Awesome. And then, right. Makes sense. Yeah. Wish I could, I had a thing for that, but that was years ago. All right. Bah. Word. All right. That's not what I wanted to do. Game, but not game. Computer. Sound volume. Let's put you up here in my face again. Whoa. Whoa. Bah. Whoa. Bah. It's gonna have to do a-oh, a-oh, and then we do shoot. Bah. Yeah. All right. Jiminy Crickets, guys, we are back. We are so back. We are back, backity, back. Audio check on the phone? You know it. It's called paranoia. It's called not believing in yourself. It is one of my specialties. Audio test 1, 2, 3. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I just wish I could have some kind of noise gate on, but it didn't like that. Last time I did that, did not like it. And now I just need to go back here and then put you there. And then continue the adventure of the unbreakable speckled band. Investigation part 1. Oh yeah, we didn't really do any investigation because it was a tutorial thingy. It was basically just... Oh. Well, as you all know, something I do best is disappearing from... Oh my god. No! You can't use that! I'm gonna refund it. I killed my panda years ago. Have your points back. Yes, sorry, Pando is dead. He, nobody fed him for over a year and he just died. I don't know what to... I can install him again, probably, maybe. I never really got him to work fully. Unfortunately. I wanted him, though. I killed him. No, wait, it wasn't necessarily me. It was more like my neglect. So, not my fault, neglect's fault. Okay, no need to get hasty here. All right, calm down. FBI. Pish posh, I say, pish posh. Uninstall. Install. Open settings. Authorize. Authorize. Why am I setting up Pando? I haven't used Pando in ages. Oh, they are alive still, though. Let it be known. They're definitely here. Of course, just an accident. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We got Ghosty. Ghosty Ghost. I like Ghosty. We can do this. We can set up a little bit of a go. Yeah, that's pretty cool. On, highlight, sure. There's so much to do here. No background. Sorry. Pet name. Like level 4. Poor guy. How do I put him on stream though? I don't know. He's alive. I don't know how to put him on stream. Pause. Okay. Install browser source. Okay, hold on. There's hope. Sure. Oh. Ghosty! Oh my god, look at that. He's alive. Put him on the chat. Fits quite well there. His name doesn't though.
Welcome, Scream.
Oh my god, he talks? I didn't know that. He's alive! I didn't know he talked. That's crazy. I'm supposed to have a Pondo thing below here. I'm not really a Pondo. I forgot how Pondo worked. I'm not sure how he works. I think you have to edit panel and then add extension manager. Uh-huh. Oh boy. And then, Jesus. Yeah, he's not here though. And it doesn't want to be involved anymore after years of neglect. I mean, fair enough, but still, I mean, he can try to cooperate a little bit. Oh, what's going on? Set us panel 3. How's that? How's them apples, huh? You wanna work now? Hondo? Oh shit, he's here. If you refresh the site, you should be able to play with Hondo or something. I don't know. Daily special. I can't do anything. Sorry, something went wrong. Okay, maybe not. Might not work. It might not work. Hondo for Twitch. Yep. Configuration. Because I want him as a panel. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Next. Did that do something? Unclear. Try it out. You get a treat, Panda gets a treat, everybody gets a treat. Interaction. See what happens when... Personality. Try it out. Oh god, he has personalities? Panda should have a song, tell me... I don't know about that. Oh god. Do I hear something? Sorry. Wait, does it work? Something went wrong. Oh, this Pando thing is not really working that well, I don't think. Aww. Pet. Personality. Oh god. Oh, he's gonna be a snackaholic, 100%. Chat alert. No. I mean, he said hi in the beginning, so he kind of works. I don't know how to level him up. And also his... You should have a white name. There you go, I can see the name. And maybe a bit cooler font. I don't know what these fonts are though. Make them thick. Bold. There you go. XP bar. Minimal. Yeah, that's better. I see him. Yes, but I don't know how the thing in my about section works. Doesn't seem to work that well. Sorry, something went wrong. Please try again. You're supposed to be able to feed him, but I have no clue how you feed him. Ghosty, what do you want from me? I think I might have to check it out after the stream. I'll try and set him up for the future. He's there though. He'll be joining us today. He'll be inactive and do nothing except speak occasionally. No worries. Yeah. I don't want his voice to be English Great Britain Brian though. That's not it. He's not a Brian. What would he be like? A Kevin? I can't only select. Damn. Well, Twitch extension. Oh. Okay. Oh god. Cost bits? I don't want that. Can I have it as... Okay, it's free to pet, free to play. There's a 15-minute cooldown on petting and playing. And... Sure. I have no clue what this means. Okay, I'm gone. Thank you, Pondo, for joining the stream. Alright, let's get gaming, guys. We are starting trial numero dos today. And I need to ping my Discord, because that's the only way I get Vitas to stop by. At everyone, I am starting trial number 2 today on stream. Exclamation mark. Right now, by the way. And then you take the link and you put the link. I don't really need to put the link in every time though. Oh, swell. Oh, swell. Vita's unban. Vita's was born to get banned. Sorry, I don't make the rules. Start playing from this saved game data. Okay, so important to know. New case probably means new voices, which means, you know, I'm gonna have to be feeling my way through it all, and also remember what voice I did last time, because I do not. The adventure of the unbreakable speckled band.
In a corner of that small, dark room, Sholmes and I waited with bated breath. In time, there came from the ventilator a hiss and a soft, almost growl-like sound. Suddenly, Sholmes sprang into action, lashing furiously with his cane at a point in the darkness. "You see it, Wilson?" he yelled, his tense voice reverberating through the air. I raised my dark lantern shutter, and the room slowly came into view. Sholmes was staring intently at one particular corner when he started whispering to me. The victim's most perplexing final words. The speckled band. I believe this is the terrible coil to which you referred, Wilson. In front of us was an enormous adder, its fangs bared as it threatened to strike. It truly was the most terrible speckled band I had ever seen.
Lots of Sherlock Holmes references. His name was Sholmes and his partner was Wilson. That's funny. We get close to you, and we're back here, and then we can put you. Oops.
So then, let us unravel this mystery and discover what events led to this curious murder. Pray, do excuse me. The cabin door was bolted from the inside when the man was killed. No marks to suggest the bolt was tampered with in any way. So, this would appear to be a locked room mystery. In his final moments, the victim scrawled a message on the floor. Almost certainly with the ink from this upset bottle. A Russian word. So the victim was a Russian man then. And the letters are well formed, suggesting he was compos mentis at the time. This is a most extraordinary script. And evidently not penned by the same hand as this message. In fact, I deduce it was written by someone of a different nationality. This paper seal was placed just prior to the incident, by the victim himself, I would venture. Well, what have we here?
Who are you, and what do you think you're doing here?
No one must touch before maritime police come. We must wait.
Shh. That won't be necessary. You see, in less than 5 seconds from now, I will reveal the killer to you.
What?
Don't be absurd. This is murder. I need cabin locked from inside.
Ah yes, the locked room. But that mystery is paper thin.
You don't mean the culprit is in there?
Who are you? And where have you come from?
I'm a great British consultant detective, the only one in the world. Sherlock Holmes. I presume you must have heard of me.
Sherlock Holmes. Inspector Hosonaga has a voice apparently. It was right there. So does the little girl. I'm not gonna remember that though. What's going on? Something is not right here. There's trouble in the air. We're on a boat, or no, we're on a submarine, rather, I think. But wait, I can't move. Are we being framed for another murder? There's just no way. Damn. What the? Why am I in handcuffs? So you wake up now? Oh, it was a sailor. We had to drag you out of the wardrobe. I do not believe how you could not wake up. You are one true cold-blooded man. You found me then? Da, we found you, and now you pay, criminal. How long are you hiding in that tiny wardrobe? Sorry. Now you have been found. It is time to admit your crimes. Unless you want to find out how cold the ocean is. No, I'll tell you everything. This is Sholmes. Sholmes is British. There's only one thing I'd like to know from you. He's like a British Kazuma. Oh boy. Isn't that... Oh, damn it! I'm always wrong with the voices! Why is it someone else? Woo! Susato, why did you do it? Why did you take his life? Miss Susato, wait, did we actually kill someone? What's going on here? Wait, what did you just say? Take his life? Question mark? Where is he? Oh no, you're being framed again, I swear, dude. How are they framing me 2 times in a row? Oh my god. What did I must have done something bad in my past life. Where's Kazuma? No. No! No! He's my favorite voice! No! No! They can't do this to me. They can't do this to me. I just joked that we got a British Kazuma and you tell me no. No. Ha! You pretend you do not know. You are a wolf in the sheep's belt. You are the killer. Do not try to make excuses. What? Kazuma-sama's body was discovered not long ago. That's what I'm saying, Emily.
Welcome, Emily.
Okay, Panda, we're gonna have a talk. You can't interrupt me with that stupid voice in the middle of a stream. Please. This is awful. Here, in this very cabin, that was bolted shut from the inside. Emilio. Yes, welcome. How are you, Emilio? His body? Please, do not try to tell us you were doing this terrible thing in your sleep. Kazuma's dead? But he can't be. And these handcuffs. Surely you don't think I have to know. Why did you take Kazuma-sama's life? Oh dude, this is such an upset. This is such an upset. Why? I don't want to play the game anymore. Huh? Good talk, stream. This is it for today. I'll see you never. Answer me, please! No! My honest reaction. Kazuma was just 2 short weeks ago.
Welcome Vidas the Timor guy.
That was a good pronunciation though. He actually almost nailed that. Welcome Vidas, what's up? Howdy, what the hey, it's the Ghosty. You have a problem with Ghosty, you have a problem with me. Anywhere my favorite guy is dead, Vidas, and I mean, I don't know what to do. They killed Kazuma. They killed this guy. I mean, I saw it coming from last case, because there's always that one guy, and I'm grieving right now. Incredible, yes, ghost technology. Ha 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 ha, this is my final time I'm gonna get to do his voice. Don't you find it fun being a stowaway? Besides, how else could you come to England with me to study? It was really something else when they brought your luggage in here earlier though. The way that Russian crewman just tossed your traveling case onto the floor. I thought I was going to die. Yes, I still can't quite believe that. I really didn't think you'd be able to fit inside my trunk. You must be even less of a man than you look. I know, it's my favorite voice. This is awful. Hey, honestly, I thought I'd broken every bone in my body. Well, it's about 50 days until we dock in Great Britain. But if you confine yourself to my cabin here, I don't expect anyone will discover you. I hope not. I get the feeling those Russians wouldn't be very forgiving of a stowaway. They're a sturdy bunch, that's for sure. What I want to know is, why do we need to keep it a secret from the young lady? From our faithful judicial assistant Mikotoba, you mean? From your close friend. More to the point, surely we could confide in her, couldn't we? I don't believe she'd give me away. No, but if she knew what we'd done, that would make her guilty by association. It's best that only you and I know about this. I suppose so. Anyway, it's about the time that the steward is supposed to come and clean the cabin. I know it's cramped, but you'd better get in there. I think it won't be for long. And anyway, compared to hiding inside my traveling case, it'll be a breeze. Yes, but what if the steward decides to open the wardrobe for some reason? Then I'll be in for it. Stop worrying. I tell you what, why don't you write keep out or something on this piece of paper? What? Then I can stick it over the wardrobe doors once you are inside. I don't know. I'm gonna take a wild guess, but this voice reminded me of Monica's voice from Game Grumps playing Doki Doki. I don't remember that voice. I did watch them play Doki Doki, but that was like years ago. I'm thinking more like Optimus Prime. How could this have happened? We were supposed to be going on this adventure to England together. Robotic Monica? Yeah, I don't remember that at all. Sorry. Hey, I'm Grumps. I'm not so grump, and we're the Game Grumps. Yeah, Optimus is definitely where I was thinking. It's just where it landed, you know. I saw him and I did the voice and it just clicked, and now he's... We leave you at next port. Stay quiet. Russian. Da. We leave you. Stay. Don't make more trouble for yourself. Murderer. No, I'm not a murderer. Duh, you said before. You said you admit everything about your crimes. No, that's not right. I mean, yes, I did stow away on the ship, but murdering my best friend? No one else could have done it. Admit the truth. Transformed into a dead person. That's not funny, Venus. Oh my god. Susato-san. Please, tell me what happened. I need to know. Very well. But there's something I would like to ask of you, too. Those eyes. She looks like she's ready to destroy me. This nightmare is getting worse by the minute. I suppose all I can do is try to find out what really happened. He really has been killed, hasn't he? This isn't just a bad dream. I don't have handcuffs, otherwise I could have done something here. All I have is Pokemon cards. I have like a gazillion Pokemon cards. These handcuffs, they think I did it? They think I'm Kazuma's killer. When they found him, the cabin was locked from the inside. What do you mean? There's no access to the cabin via a porthole window, and the bolt on the door can't be operated from outside. In other words, after the crime, the culprit couldn't have escaped these four walls. What? Or to put it another way, the culprit can only have been somebody inside this cabin. Or do you have some other explanation? This is impossible. How did he die then? Magnet to close the bolt. That's a wild theory. What happened exactly? Are you still going to deny the charge, even despite the circumstances? Please, Usato-san, you have to tell me. The cause of death is still undetermined. They don't know how he died? It is. Are you spoiling things? The ship's doctor is examining the body, but of course he has no post-mortem analysis experience. They only asked for a way to, not a reasonable way. No, Ben. I believe Emily. You know, Emaliopol wouldn't do that. Emaliopol wouldn't do that. But of course, he has no post-mortem analysis experience. I'm saying it is a far-fetched reason.
Incoming ad break.
Pando, that's my job. He's stealing my lines. I don't like this ghost son of a... I don't know, man. He's ticking me off. I don't suppose we shall learn more until an expert has been consulted at our next port of call. So, presumably that means there were no obvious external signs of injury then. I want Pando ads. Stop rooting for Pando. He's an evil being. He's only level 4 too. I don't even know how he levels up. I don't think he can. You guys need to feed him for him to level up, but I don't know how to do that. Can I do that? Why does it cost so much? Redeem. Oh, I did it first. Sorry, Scream. Sorry, I took the spotlight from right there. Oh my god, he's eating! Look at that! That's so cute! Oh!
It's delicious, Screen QN.
You also got it. Look at that. That's adorable. As long as it eats. He's supposed to have a drink too. But I don't see one. Hold on. Also, these cost way too much. Manage rewards. This is way too pricey. Manage power up. What? No. Oh god. I'm lost again.
Say his name and he appears.
Welcome, Sam.
I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe
Jesus!
Hendry.
Who did that? Vitas! Scared the shit out of me. Welcome sound alerts! Yes, welcome sound alerts to the screen! Oh my god. W Pando. You know, that's the first time sound alerts has ever been introduced to the chat. that was funny. Viewer rewards. Rewards. What is this? No, that's not what I want. Channel points. Channel points. No. Hello? Oh, here we go. Wait, hold on. Yeah, hold on. Okay. Treat Pando. Edit. It shall go down to 250. Save. And then Hydrate Pando will be added, and it will only cost 150. But there will be a cooldown of 15 minutes on these.
I'm hungry.
You are not hungry. You just ate twice. Haha, this one, is it possible for Panda to explode if he overeats? He's a ghost. I think he can take it. Come on. And his name is Ghosty. His name is Ghosty. Can I change his name in chat? His name should be Ghosty, because that's his name. Pando. Oh, Pando. Which great. Oh boy, you're gonna feed him till he's full. Pet name. Yes, but I want his Twitch name changed. It kind of ruins it for me a little bit. I said I was gonna do this after stream, but you know, oops. Yeah, exactly. Name Pando to Pando, yep. Uh-huh. Channel points. Right, oh, and then also there will be challenge Pando, which is Ghost Paper, Rock Paper Scissors. It will be 300. For 300 channel points, you can play Rock Paper Scissors, allegedly, with Pando. I don't know how that works, to be honest. But wait, no, that's the Rock Paper Scissors one. Wait, what's Challenge Pando then? Okay, I don't know what any of these does. All right, I have no clue. Last I heard, he hasn't eaten in years. Is it really so far out of the question that he's still hungry? Emily, I don't appreciate logic in my chat. Tor did admit earlier that he this is slander. I'm grabbing. No, this is slander. I cannot. In my own stream? Oh my god. I refilled my water real quick. Social services incoming. This is you blowing this out of proportion. You're making me look like the bad guy here. That can't be real. I'm me? About the incident. Hypocrite. Guess who uses logic in his trial? Okay, that's maybe sometimes, but I am quite illogical, I dare say. Can't anyone tell me what actually happened here in this cabin? I don't understand it. Why would anyone want to kill Kazuma? Maybe because he's the best character of all time, maybe that's why? Presumably, that's something you know the answer to better than anyone. Please! Whatever you say, you were here in the cabin after all. Well, yes, I was, but Also, do you think it's a good place for a ghosty, or do you want him on the other side of the screen? Let me know.
He would always wake before dawn and do his training first thing in the morning.
At the hearts of the viewers. That's it. I don't like Capcom, man. I just lost all respect for Capcom. I can't believe they did this to me.
I was waiting outside his cabin as I have every day so far on his voyage, but this morning he did not come. I could sense that he wouldn't. Does that mean he was already dead when Susato-san arrived at his cabin door? I wonder. I knocked, but there was no reply. Then I started to become worried, so I went to find a member of the crew. The crewman forced the cabin door open, and when we managed to get inside... there was Kazuma-sama,
A collapse on the floor. Oh, I can't take this. Viewers, what's it called? Aggression? No, that doesn't make sense. Beware, alright? This is some sensitive shit. I can't look. Oh my god. Oh, he's written something. He's written... Man, if you're gonna write something, at least make it make sense. Come on. It is a tragedy. Da 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 da. Garderobe in Russian probably. Garderobe. You know, garderobe without the I, that's wardrobe in Swedish, which is where I was hiding. So hopefully it didn't write that, because then it just connects to me. That's not good for business. I think it means closet or clothes. Oh, you speak Russian too? Okay, good. I know, I said Swedish, come on.
And the white tape there now shows exactly where he was found, I suppose. I had no idea anything had happened. I must have been asleep in the wardrobe somehow. I wish it wasn't the case, but that's just very hard to believe.
This is all very hard to believe for me too, trust me.
Now I've told you everything that I know, so it's my turn to ask you a question.
Yes, alright. My head feels so heavy. It's still throbbing like anything. Oh boy.
Why are you even on board this ship, Naruhodo-san? You said something before about being a stowaway, didn't you?
Oh, yes. I'm afraid that's true. It's 2 weeks since we left Japan now, and I've been shut up in this cabin the entire time.
I had no idea. How could you have occupied Kazuma-sama's cabin for so long without him noticing?
No, that would have been impossible, obviously.
Yes, of course.
Kazuma invited me. He wanted us to go to England together.
He actually asked you.
I don't know, my voice just goes to British, but I don't want to do British for her because she's Japanese.
But why?
I'm afraid I don't really know the reason myself.
I don't understand.
Kazuma, why do you want this? What's the real reason? Okay, well, we're getting more flashbacks, so I can do the voice, but it's still, like, what am I gonna do in Trial 3 and forward? There's no way I'm gonna get flashbacks the rest of the game.
Why go to such extreme lengths to smuggle me to England with you?
Da 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 da. It's an idea that's been on my mind ever since the end of that incredible trial. I think I told you then, didn't I, that you ought to become a lawyer yourself. Well, yes, you did say that, but I didn't think you were serious. You have a talent for it, I can assure you of that. But I've never really thought about becoming a lawyer. Well, that's something you can decide for yourself. London is at the spearhead of cultural development, the center of the world in many ways. There can't be any harm in seeing such an important place with your own eyes, can there?
Well, no, definitely not.
But on a personal level, if you were to become a lawyer, then
what?
Nothing. Forget it.
Oh, that's kinda sus, dude. Kazuma-sama he was always saying the same thing, that he wanted to change the Japanese legal system. Perhaps he thought that he could do that with you.
Yes, maybe. But something's still bothering me a little. The look in his eyes then. It was darker than I've ever seen it before.
So Sato-san, I'm sorry that we kept it a secret from you. My stowing away on this ship, I mean. If I know Kazuma-sama, I expect he was trying to protect me, to avoid me becoming guilty by association.
That's exactly right. Yes. Word perfect, in fact. Last night, there's so much non-trial stuff. I haven't been in a courtroom in ages. Is this even the same game?
If you're not the culprit, then tell me, what happened last night here in this cabin?
I kind of want to do a Diana voice for her. From Hitman? Tempting.
Well, the thing is, I don't really remember.
At all. Kazuma brought me something to eat, just like he always did. And then I got myself into that wardrobe over there, just like I always did. After that, I fell asleep. Well, yeah.
So deeply that you didn't even stir when Kazuma-sama was killed.
Well, yes. I know it sounds unbelievable. Really, I do, but it's the truth. If only I'd woken up, then perhaps I wouldn't be in this predicament. And for some reason, my head's still throbbing like anything.
Really?
Is something wrong?
Oh, no, it's... Please, forget it.
That's what Kazuma-san said when he died. Susato-san, you have to believe me, I didn't do it!
I really don't want to doubt you. But the trouble is, there is no one else who could possibly have done this. Ugh.
Kazuma, I don't understand. Why? Why did this have to happen? Ah! I can't take this. Stomps feet angrily.
Don't try to go anywhere. You're the perpetrator of this crime. You can't leave. I can't allow that to happen.
I'm sorry, but Kazuma was killed right under my nose here, and I didn't do anything to stop it. And now I'm supposed to just sit around, my hands tied, while whoever did this walks free? No! I can't allow that to happen!
Well, what do you propose to do then?
Did she just tell you what to do? I'm going to investigate. I'm going to find out exactly what happened here. I'm going to work out who took Kazuma's life and how and why they did it. So I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to excuse me. Hi-ya! Oh, she doesn't mess around, bitch. Damn! Ow, my everything. Of course she knows some judo bullshit. Man, come on. Who taught her judo? Ouch. What the?
That is a Susanto takedown.
Okay, I'm really going for a Diana voice now. Whatever.
A Susanto what? What martial art form is that?
Level up.
Okay, I need. He has such a bad voice. Pando, I'm happy for you. I am, but come on.
Are refreshing. Thanks Vidas the Timori guy.
I'm gonna change his voice next stream. Sorry, I can't do this. So much emotion. Yeah, that's so true. He really nails it. He should do the voices instead of me, honestly. That's some good acting.
Sorry, prove it? Yes, your innocence. I need evidence.
Lol, AI has a lot to learn from you for your. I don't think so. I think I have a lot to learn here.
But how am I supposed to?
I'm kind of like.
Have you forgotten already what you achieved just a few weeks ago? Diana.
I need to listen to Diana's voice more so I can. I think I can do it, but I don't know.
You successfully defended yourself in a court of law.
Ah, I see. She's expecting me to present some conclusive evidence. I'm a wizard, guys. It's what I do.
I have to get Susanto-san to believe in me. I'll show her some evidence right now that proves I'm not guilty of this awful crime.
Here's a pin. Paper seal. Kazuma would stick this over the doors of the wardrobe for me. It says keep out in Japanese. Though I'm not sure the Russian crew can actually read it. There's an ad incoming in 10 minutes. Just so you know, Pando, I win this time. Loser. Let's see. Keep out. Yeah?
This is the paper seal I wrote for the wardrobe. I remember really working hard to make it, but I'll never forget how Kazuma reacted.
Do you expect the Russian crew to be able to read that? He said.
Still, I was sure people would get the idea, even if they couldn't read it, so we used it anyway. And it worked. I don't know if the crew thought it was creepy or what, but no one opened the doors.
Oh. Ooh.
You can see the remnants of the glue we used to stick this over the wardrobe doors.
Although it wasn't proper glue, of course. We didn't have any of that with us. So I pulverized some rice into a paste to use. That is so incredibly Japanese. Oh my god. They made glue out of rice. Incredible.
But to a stowaway like me, every single grain of rice represents precious rations.
That's why I spread it as thinly as I possibly could. I couldn't bear to waste any. That's so funny. Oh my god. How would any of these prove it wasn't me though?
Yes!
Sure.
Tell me, when I was discovered in the wardrobe before, was this piece of paper stuck over the doors? Oh, yes it was. I remember it clearly. I thought so. Kazuma always put it in place whenever I went to sleep in there, just in case the cabin steward or another crew member decided to look inside. So naturally, he did the same last night as well. Oh, yes, of course. The gentleman who discovered you peeled that side from the wardrobe doors before he opened them.
So how could we have done it? I don't think we did it. I don't remember doing it, but we were tired, so possible. 100%. I mean,
I couldn't have climbed back inside the wardrobe and stuck this on the outside of the doors of my own. Yes, that's quite true. In other words, it's impossible that I killed Kazuma.
all this talking and laying down on the floor is incredible. How did I not get a concussion, dude? Damn.
Well, even if you're sprawled hopelessly on the floor, I can see why Kazuma-sama thought so highly of you. Thank you, Susato-san. Now, do you think perhaps you could help me out? This. Well, in the light of that evidence, I don't see any reason why I should stop you from investigating in here, at least. Thank you! So you finally believe me? Hell no. I'm sorry. No. What? I'm not sure yet. I can't rule out the possibility that you used some sort of conjuring trick to put the sign back in position. What do you think I am, a magician? For now, I suggest you investigate as thoroughly as possible in here. I'll do the same. Alright, let's get to work, Susato-san! Please, don't misunderstand me. I still have my doubts. Oh. I shall be watching you to make sure you do nothing that might disturb the crime scene. For now, you are a magician. You know, I've always seen myself as some kind of magician. I have a Harry Potter robe. Well, I guess that made me a wizard.
I'm hungry.
Pondo! I wouldn't want you using your conjuring tricks to destroy evidence, for example. Right. Well, anyway, I should make a start on investigating in here. Examine everything I can. Pando is gaslighting us to spend the points. Smart. That is smart, but I did not program him to do that. That's his own way of thinking. He's using his free will wisely. Kazuma, I swear, I will avenge your death. Ooh, look at all these new buttons. Oh my lord. Time to examine, guys. What's that? These are the rules of passage for travel aboard the SS Buria. It's essentially a list of requests from the captain to all passengers on board. Passengers must not keep weapons or other dangerous objects in their cabins. Pets are also strictly forbidden. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. What? Why are you staring at me? Oh, sorry. I was just thinking, are you more of a dangerous object or pet? That guy has been ignoring the whole scene. He's locked in, you know? I can't decide. Well, one thing is for sure. Either way, I wasn't supposed to be in here. Oh dear, that one too. Oh, what's the matter, Susato-san? Whenever I'm examining things, I always find myself so focused I forget to look around properly. Ah, yes, that's not good. I don't suppose you're as foolish as me in that regard, are you, Naruto-san? Tutorial! I'm sure you're careful to look all around using BM, aren't you? I don't think I'll be using BM. I think I'll be pressing the buttons on the screen. I doubt I'll be using B and M. That's a weird button combination, I dare say. Now, let's investigate all corners of this cabin. Yes, let's do that. I suppose my field of vision has been rather small until now. Wow, look at that. Gaming. Alright, there's a big ass sword. I know whose sword that is. That's Kazuma-sama's precious sword. He never went anywhere without it. Yes, he was always saying that a Japanese man's katana is his soul. I believe he had to work very hard to convince the government to allow him to bring it on this trip. I suppose that shows just how important it was to him. And now he's gone. But I'm not ready to let his spirit go just yet. What's that? What? No clue. Big ass bone? That's my dinner from last night. A roast chicken. It was really tasty. Yes, it was very delicious, wasn't it? But did you eat it on the floor here? I'm not a dog, Susato-san. I ate at the table, of course. Which begs the question of when and how the plate ended up on the floor. And it didn't get ruined. The plate survived. That's crazy. If I dropped a plate from my table, it would not exist. Well, it would, but in pieces. But Kazuma-sama didn't like chicken at all, did he? No, that's right. So he didn't touch it. Which meant all the more for me. Oh no. Does that mean? Poor Kazuma-sama spent his last night on this earth with an empty belly. It's just too horrible. It's just too horrible. Now I suddenly have a guilty conscience and an achy stomach. Don't worry about it. Let's see. Next up is this. The books have fallen over on the shelf. Look, they've all toppled the same way. And what's this? A statue of some god of the sea, although he's fallen over as well. Yes, it's almost as if the whole shelf has been ransacked and everything mown down at once. I wonder if perhaps it was Kazuma-sama doing his morning sword training, do you think? I can see that, yeah. I seriously doubt it. Then perhaps it was you, Naruhodo-san, in a fit of rage. I wouldn't have bothered leaving the wardrobe just to mess up a few books and a statue. Could the way these things have been thrown about have anything to do with the case? I wonder, ... Whoa, we're zooming in. Well, I'll just set everything straight again. I don't like to see a mess. That's an odd way of doing it. Is that not an odd way of doing it? Why did you put a gap in between here and here? And these very clearly, very obviously would fit on one. Why did we do this? No, things would be cut if it was sword training. I mean, you could have the sheath on. What is that? What do you think this is? It looks like a broken piece of glassware. Whatever the thing was, it appears to have broken clean in two. The glass is such a beautiful color. It looks like a cute little Netsuke fastener from a kimono outfit. I'm not sure this sounds like Kazuma. He wouldn't have secretly carried a cute little trinket like this around with him.
At break.
Pondo! I'm talking here. The mark beside it, what is it, I wonder? It has a sort of brick-like hue. Yeah, you're right. It is the color of brick, isn't it? Even though I don't see anything of the same color anywhere else in the cabin. I feel like their voices are very similar, even though I'm trying to do a Diana. I don't know what that means. All right, let's just do this. Did Cosmos write that before he died? It looks like it's written in ink. He must have knocked the ink pot from the desk when he collapsed on the floor. Then I suppose he wrote his message by dipping his finger in the spillage. Poor Kazuma-sama. No doubt he was in terrible pain. It's almost unbearable to imagine. I suppose he was trying to leave some kind of a clue in this final moment, was he? I'm sorry, partner, but I can't read your writing. I don't think that's Japanese, Naruhodo-san. What? Then what language is it? It pains me to admit it, but I don't know. Challenge Pondo! What does that do? Did that do anything? I don't see anything. Are you doing anything, Vidas?
Did you get scammed? I need to know. I wasted points, so I guess I lost the challenge. Okay, I'll give you the points back. There you go. You get your points back, and I don't think I can disable it though. Wait, I can. Hold on. Bam. Try the rock paper scissors one instead. I disabled the other one. Try the rock paper scissors one. I'm sure it will be great success. Foreign scripture. Let's see who wins. Oh. Okay. I think you have to... I don't know how this works. Pick something, I guess? Oh, a vote poll showed up. Oh, shit, you're right. All right, let's go paper. I didn't even see that. You are so good at paying attention, Vitas. Oh my god. All right, let's get him, Jet. We won! Take that! Oh, boo-hoo! Yeah, I'm going to jail. Get wrecked! Yeah, you tell him, Vitas. Siggy, I'm sorry, what was that? I didn't read. Let's see. No, that's the wrong one. History, T. Seiki. The Japanese word for justice. The brushstrokes are straight and true, just like Kazuma. Yes, his calligraphy always was a reflection of his heart. Yet can you really look at those characters without feeling shame, knowing who drew them so thoughtfully? Of course I can! I mean, I'm innocent, so why shouldn't I be able to? Even though you stowed away on this ship. Now you're gonna bring that up, are you? I can't win. There's nothing on this table at all. He invited us. This is true, he did. It's still illegal though, because we weren't allowed from the dudes. So it is still very illegal. But the plate and cutlery are all over the floor for some reason. Yeah, it's strange. Last night when I went to sleep, I'm sure everything was still...
It's delicious, scream QN.
Anyway, no, wait a minute. What is it? That's funny, I can't seem to remember anything about what happened after dinner at all.
Yes, but why should we feel so shame from a thing written by the guy who participated in the exact crime? That is very true though. We should definitely not feel shame. Absolutely.
So then perhaps you are responsible for what happened to Kazuma-sama. No! When I went for help and the crewman forced the door open, this bolt had been firmly closed. It's quite a small bolt and not particularly sturdy. And it just slides across to secure the door shut. But still, with the door bolted, there would be no way to get in or out of the cabin. That's for sure.
I did not need an introduction. What?
It's no wonder everyone suspects me. When she glares at me like that, I feel tense all up and down my spine. I remember reading once in a detective novel. The culprit used a needle and thread to draw a bolt across from outside the room in a situation like this. Yes, that's a clever trick, isn't it? I'm an avid reader of detective stories myself. But the doors of this cabin and its frame are made of metal, and they seal together perfectly. There would be no possibility of using that needle and thread trick here, I'm afraid.
Glare. When you look at me like that, I feel pins and needles all up and down my spine. I think we went through this already, but thank you for the reminder.
That's a very large traveling case, isn't it?
Yeah, it carries a lot of memories for me.
Memories? What do you mean?
Well, that's actually how I stowed away on this vessel. I was brought on board inside that case.
Ah, yes. I see it says this way up in Japanese. Which in hindsight,
I should have realized the foreign crewmen wouldn't be able to read. I was turned over, and then I was tossed on the floor in here.
oh dear, being a stowaway isn't as romantic as it sounds.
Well, it was less painful than a Susato takedown. True. If my magnet bet is actually true, I'm gonna be surprised. Then I mean, you just win. I think you just straight up win. We've done this and this and this and this. Very suspicious though. I don't like that. Ink bottle. Yeah. Desk over here.
This is where dear Kazuma-sama would have sat whenever he was writing.
Because apparently they don't think a needle and thread is far-fetched. True. I sure as hell wouldn't think of a needle and thread, but hey, they read detective stories, okay? I haven't read my mystery novels in a good 10 years. It's probably been 10 years since I, like, read books. Yeah.
I've been busy gaming, guys. London Diary. Poor Kazuma. He didn't even make it to his destination. It looks as though the last entry is incomplete. Which means... What? He was in the middle of writing it when the incident happened? Let's see what it says. It could be a valuable clue. Hi-ya! That's out of the question! Kazuma-sama may have departed this world, but you must not read his private thoughts.
But what if something important, something relevant to the case? Alright, I won't read it. Damn.
Poor Kazuma-sama.
I don't like prying into people's personal matters either. What? That was, yeah. But we gotta understand, alright, this is, what, a teenage girl in feudal Japan, roughly. This is, not feudal, this is like the 1900s. On the dot, I think. Because it's the beginning of the 20th century? Yeah. Sorry, no clues here. It probably says the killer and everything detailed and how they did it and what happened. But no, can't read his diary. Sorry.
That's out of the question. That is out of the question.
We got a chair, we got a bed, we got whatever this is. She's sabotaging this investigation. True. Susato is the killer, confirmed. Goddamn, I can't believe it.
This is... yes. It's a bell cord contraption, I think.
If there was something relevant.
What do you mean, contraption? I read about it in a book I was studying that talked about it live in Great Britain. Large households often have bell cords like this, which you can pull to ring a bell to summon servants.
Really? That sounds almost magical. Shall we give it a little try?
Yes! In the interest of cultural research, obviously.
I can hear my washing machine when it's this quiet. Yeah, towels are getting cleaned. Damn.
suppose nobody comes for lowly Japanese people. I don't think that's... No, I'm sure it's just that everyone is busy, that's all. Lowly Japanese people, so... Ooh, hello! I think that's some kind of opening for a ventilator. A hole through which fresh air can circulate into the cabin. You telling me people can't exit and do stuff from a... I don't know, man. Isn't that a little odd? What do you mean? Well, this ventilator, if that's what it is, looks like it must connect to the next door cabin. Yes, it would appear to. You're right. But if its purpose is to allow fresh air into the room, surely it should be connected to the outside. That's true.
It's delicious Scream QN.
Scream is... she's so busy feeding Pando. She's taking on her responsibilities as a parent. Way more than I ever will. Also another entrance perhaps? Yeah, it seems like it. Seems like it. Well, I suppose. Maybe that's it. Am I seeing things? Why is Sherlock Holmes... What is he even doing? What position is that? Think Ghostie's getting chunky? Maybe, I mean, there seems to be a belly there. Oh! Hey, the laundry's done. Look at that. Oh, all the towels. As far as I can tell, it looks like it might be European. How do I do Sherlock Holmes' voice? Or Sherlock Holmes? Oh, how did he... You've noticed the man too, have you? I've no idea who he is or how he got in here, but it looks suspicious and tall. Suspiciously tall. Naruto-san, don't tell me. Do you really not know who that is? Well, no, I don't have any foreign friends or acquaintances at all. Make him chunkier? Guys, stop. There's a 15-minute cooldown. I think. I'm not sure how accurate that is. Has it been... I can't see timestamps. Yeah, I think so at least. But again, he hasn't eaten in years, so... Doesn't look like a member of the crew. There's something very unusual about him. And is he investigating Kazuma's desk, or is he just playing on it? I can't tell. Well, in that case, we simply must talk with him. Am I just imagining it, or does Susato-san look almost uncontrollably excited? By the way, I expect that you've noticed already, but just in case, if you press space on people when they're in the crosshairs, you can converse with them. Alright then, I'll get that suspiciously tall gentleman in my sights and see what I did not know that. No, that's not... Is that how real life works? Because I don't usually walk around with a spacebar. Is that why I never talk to people? Oh, that makes sense. But I don't wanna... I have to investigate this thing first. Sorry. It's some 2 weeks since we set sail from Japan. Have you really been living in that wardrobe the entire time, Naruto-san? I think living isn't quite the right description. No, I suppose not. Although it must have been rather exciting, making this voyage in your own secret hideout. The trouble was, I never knew when a member of the crew might come in. So yes, I did basically have to live in the wardrobe. And last night was no exception.
I'm hungry.
You greedy SOB! What do you mean you
No, sadly not. I'm getting so distracted. This guy's taking all my... I think this is why I killed him.
not that I killed him. I didn't kill him. No. He's addicted now. He's addicted to food. Hey, he's just like me, for real, for real. All right, I want to talk to this guy first, though. Mostly because I don't want to do British Sherlock Holmes. Perhaps I should see what this Russian crewman makes of the scene of the crime. Excuse me. What? I was wondering how it's going. The investigation, I mean. Grandmother told me Japanese people do not make jokes, but it's not true, I see. Sorry? The criminal asking investigator for information about this crime. Very funny. It wasn't supposed to be a joke. He doesn't appear to be laughing either. He's convinced you're guilty. He might have useful information though. I have to keep trying. So, last night, did you notice anything out of the ordinary at all? Niet! Of course not. Now back to corner of room and make silent. I say no more to you. Did I hit a nerve? Just for a minute there, he seemed a little flustered. Nah, he's just Russian. Don't worry about it. Right. Herlock Sholmes. Excuse me. He had a voice in the cutscene. But it wasn't, it was just like British. Excuse me, do you have a moment? Shh. This is a critical point in my investigation. Everything sounds the same. This, critical, British. This is a critical point in my investigation. But he just sounds like Diana. Oh my god, I'm seeing you, Diana. It's really hot today, guys. I don't think you understand. This is way too hot to be gaming. I should be in the basement in like a freezer or something. Whew. Oh my. Where's my, there. Like when I think Sherlock Holmes, I really like the Benedict Cumberbatch, but I also like the TV series. For fuck's sake. Phew, this is a critical point in my investigation. Maybe I should leave him alone. He seems a little unfriendly.
Refreshing. Thanks Vidas the Timore guy.
How come he's getting hydration, but I'm not? What's up with that? You know, sometimes it feels like you're here for him and not for me. Yes, perhaps that would be for the best. Greetings! I hope you have... That's not helping the heat problem. Oh my god, okay, I see you're rich on... I see that you're... Okay, Jesus!
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry.
Peter's just used all of the points in the world at the same time. I'm sorry, I'll be quiet now. I wasn't familiar with your game. Triple combo, wombo combo. That was something. What exactly were you doing on Casimo's desk just now? Also, welcome sound alerts. Now he's already been welcome.
Ah, I see. Fascination. Fascinating.
Sorry? What do you see? Feels like he's looking right through me.
No, yes. Everything is clear now. The train of reasoning has run its course. My deductions have crystallized. You have been in Afghanistan, I perceive. Just recently returned, if I'm not mistaken.
What? Sorry? What?
And now, whilst venturing toward foreign climes, you find yourself in a most troubling predicament.
I'm with you, Vetus. Oh! Oh, that's true at least.
But how? How the deuce did I know that, perhaps? It was really a most elementary deduction. Hardly worth explaining. Have you perhaps managed to deduce anything else? But of course, a great many things. There is no mystery, my dear madame. For example, you have fled your native land of Russia being, as you are, a merciless revolutionary. You leave 16 victims of assassination in your wake and now travel to England to blow up the Crystal Tower. And when the Berry Bond occupant of this very cabin discovered your identity, you ended his life too.
Anything true? I mean, Emily, I think you're a better guesser than this guy, to be honest, because this is...
Yes, I believe that summarizes the facts beautifully. No need to hide the truth now. Nothing deceives these eyes.
Just to be clear, you are talking about me, are you?
Certainly I am. Do you see another in this cabin who fits this bill? A Russian assassin with 16 victims to his name?
This guy is a slanderer. What fact? I don't even see one person who fits the bill.
So it's true. It was you who did this to Cosmo.
Come on! I'm not Russian! I went from killing one guy to killing 0 to killing 1 to killing 16! Oh my god.
ZZZZ.
I'm sorry for not entertaining you, Pondo. This guy, he's so sassy. What?
And you're plotting a revolution too. It's a shameful behavior, Norudo-san. Absolutely wicked.
No, listen, there's no way
Now explain yourself. Tell me everything.
This is ridiculous. Did you just no? It's a Susato takedown. It's a judo move where he presumably she takes my arm and flips me over. It's very common in judo. Everyone does that.
How could you do it?
For pity's sake, open your eyes! I'm not a Russian revolutionary, obviously.
Oh, forgive me.
That's for you! What kind of deduction was that? You were just saying the first thing that came into your head!
But was I not right? Whilst venturing toward foreign climes, you do find yourself in a most troubling predicament, do you not?
Well, yes, maybe.
Ha! There you have it, you see. What do you make of that?
Well, to be honest, this ship is en route to England, and I'm in handcuffs at the scene of a murder. So, I'm not really sure you could call it deduction. It's more plain observation. Indeed! An observation, my dear boy, is the basis of all deduction. My method is founded upon the observation of trifles. You see, I announce my findings with a brassy certitude. You are our troubling circumstance. You tell him, Emily. And more often than not, I am right. I don't think you introduced yourself. Oh, my apologies. How remiss of me. I am none other than the greatest detective of the century, known to men and women the world over. The inimitable Sherlock Holmes. So, it's really you, the actual Sherlock Holmes. Are you, or do people believe you without evidence? I mean, his name seems to be enough here. The very same, the inimitable, actual Sherlock Holmes. Do you know this man, Susato-san? The most famous detective in the world, Naruto-san. Of course I do. There's nobody who hasn't heard of him. What planet have I been living on then? We must ask him what he's deduced. He will have worked out the entire case already, I'm sure. Really? Why do I feel uneasy about this? Oh boy. Well, let's do it. So, you're a great detective, are you? Sorry, what was your name again? Indeed, I am none other than the one and only Sherlock Holmes. Oh, I see, you're German? Sherlock Holmes? I had to look. Can we get Sherlock Holmes in here instead? I mean, I hope he would be better. No, I have no hair. I mean, I have hair. Please, call me Holmes. You can read all about my exploits in this exciting London publication. Oh yes, Ron's magazine, full of wonderful stories, short stories, and interest articles from Great Britain. Okay, we're an hour and a half in, and I'm losing it.
Incoming ad break.
Especially because of this guy in chat just taking over my. Oh. It's fine. Everything's fine. I miss doing Archie's voice. I miss doing Kazuma's voice. I never miss an issue. I have it sent from England especially. Ah yes, here it is. The Adventure of Sherlock Holmes. So, you're the protagonist in a series of short stories then? He's not even a real detective! He's this motherfucker's a fucking comic book character! Oh my god! Stop! No! Indeed, I am. And you've read so many of your own stories, you started to think you really are a detective? Make no mistake, I'm not the poor, deluded fellow you take me for. Your inference is backward. Funny, it's stupid. Backward? My trusty biographer records my greatest detective achievements and chronicles them in the magazine. You have a biographer, do you? Doesn't everyone? Mine goes by the name of Dr. Wilson, presently keeping shop in London. Dr. Wilson? I must say, thanks to that publication, I've been fantastically busy of late.
Why, this very moment, I'm returning from Asia, having solved the mystery of a cursed royal crown.
Really? I can't work out whether I should take this man seriously or not.
Deduction, you see, is to me a science. Logical reasoning in its purest form. A science?
Really?
The astute observer notices even the most subtle of reaction in his subject. A furtive glance, a twitch of a muscle, a slight inclination of the posture. Fingernails, arm sleeves, furrows in the skins. All these things are data.
Right.
And the trained logician makes deductions from this data in the blink of an eye. The ultimate conclusion is, without fail, the truth. As I demonstrated only a few short moments ago.
How can he look me in the eye and claim that?
So you see, I have turned both for observation and for deduction and fame. That is what makes me the one and only, Herlock Sholmes.
He was about to say the German version. This guy's an idiot. Have you managed to deduce anything about this particular case yet?
Have I managed to deduce anything, my dear fellow? Who do you suppose discovered the culprit in his most cunning hiding place?
That's right.
It was none other than the great detective before you now, Mr. Herlock Sholmes.
Ah, I see. In other words, I'm in these now because of him.
Oh, when I became anxious about Kazuma-sama this morning, I summoned all of the crew members to force the cabin door open.
How did we get paper over the door then? Magic.
And I concealed myself among their number, gaining entry to the scene of the crime. Yes, luckily for everyone, the great detective Herlock Sholmes was on board. And the handcuffs seemed to be an excellent fit, Mr. Noruhuda. The very moment I laid eyes on the scene, two facts were immediately apparent to me.
Oh really? Two facts, you say? Mr. Sholmes, tell us, please, what two facts were apparent to you when you came into this cabin this morning?
Ah, yes, but first, let us be precise. The two facts in question were immediately apparent to me.
Yes, I understand, but what were they?
Allow me to elucidate. The two facts that I deduced from a mere momentary glance at the scene of the crime were as follows.
I get it, you're fast.
Number one, the cabin was locked from within, rendering escape of the culprit out of the question. Number two, the victim was Russian and killed following a dispute with an acquaintance.
Hold on, Mr. Sholmes. What made you think the victim was Russian?
Observe the dying message left by the victim on the floor. Blah 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 blah. That is the Russian word for wardrobe.
Vitas, I can't believe you know Russian. What are you, Lithuanian?
Jesus. Do you really think Kazuma-sama could have left a dying message in Russian? In their final moments, many find the native tongue filling their head. For this young man, Russian.
Kazuma was Russian? Was he? A little bit? Impressive.
Initially, I considered Garderob may be the name of the killer. A certain Robert Garderob, perhaps. Robert God, perhaps. But in the interest of thoroughness, I decided it would be wrong not to look inside the wardrobe there at least.
Well, you found Mr. I need a new voice for Susato because their names are girl.
I really want to do Diana for her though, but Diana just sounds like Sherlock now. God damn it. What's this? Lightning have been detected 30 kilometers from your location. Thank you. Right. Were you Diana, Princess Diana? Were you found Mr. Naruto sleeping soundly?
But then we have the detective guy.
They're colliding. Quite so. I found you, the renowned Russian revolutionary killer.
Why is it that I'm Russian too? He turned 2 Japanese guys into Russian. This guy is a genius. Oh my god.
I observed that you were wearing the same attire as the victim. In other words, you were acquainted. And if my memory serves, that outfit is a traditional dress of the Russian people.
Oh my indeed. We're going deeper into this hellhole. No, it isn't. Just Pando's falling asleep from this guy. That's crazy.
Our school uniforms are the traditional dress of the Russian people. I had no idea.
Susato, please. And I had no idea detective could get something so wrong.
I took a photograph of the victim and the message that I might analyze it for possible hidden details.
Oh my god, there he is.
This was taken immediately after the young man was discovered, before the body was removed. Yeah, Kazuma had already been taken away when I woke up. This is the first time I've actually seen him like this.
R.I.P. Kazuma, dude. Best guy in the series. Oh my god.
Are you alright, Mr. Naruto?
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
The photograph of the crime scene has been entered into the court record. Can I ask you something, Mr. Jones?
No, wait. No, wrong voice. I'm going to jail again. No.
What, pray?
You mentioned Russia before as well, didn't you? You know, when you said I was a fearsome revolutionary fleeing from Russia and all that?
Ah, yes. The train of reasoning that led me to the truth.
Would you mind explaining that train of reasoning to me, do you think? Vitas! Translate! What are you doing? You can't go AFK now? Pronto!
Certainly, if it interests you.
How many times? I'm not Russian and I don't speak Russian! Huh? Vitas, you missed it. You have to go back now. There was a Russian message and you weren't there to translate it. How could you? It's your deduction just now. Kaneshno. That's crazy. You read that? That's insane. That's insane. Kaneshno. That could be something, probably. It's like, okay, I think. There you go. W translator.
Can we talk about your deduction before?
The things you concluded about me, I mean. You rock, Vitas.
The now famously accurate, troubling predicament you find yourself in.
Actually, it was the other details that I was more hoping to discuss. You know, the merciless Russian revolutionary and assassin of 16 part?
Ah, yes, the more sordid details. It was a fairly commonplace deduction.
No, you! How dare you compliment me on my stream!
I'll never forget this. Here we have this morning's paper. The main headline reads: Revolutionary violent Bolshevik flees Russia via Shanghai.
You think this guy is me?
This vessel made a port call at Shanghai yesterday, and last night the young Russian was murdered.
Since when was Kazuma a Russian? Bro forgot his gamer glasses at home. Dude, I had to take them off. What do you mean? Oh, yeah, no, true. True and real.
Sounds like Mr. Sholmes has concluded he was a Russian because of what Kazuma-sama wrote on the floor.
I mean, the other guy can't see it all. Yeah, no, I got it. I'm just a little bit slow, you see?
It was a simple act of reasoning to realize that the culprit of this crime was the same merciless revolutionary, one who would kill the very man who helped him to escape after his true identity was discovered. Yes, you, villain Bolshevik!
No, how can it be me? I don't look anything like this man. Just look at his face.
Well, you are a fearsome revolutionary after all. Therefore, you have no doubt learned to revolutionize your appearance as well.
Oh, please.
And, might I add, your name does not appear on the ship's passenger list. Need I say more?
Well, that's because I'm a stowaway.
What about the other details? The 16 victims of assassination, blowing up the Crystal Tower? Ah, yes. The journalist clearly interviewed the man and printed all those particulars in the details. The deeds the man has perpetrated thus far, and those he is plotting. Yes, everything about this revolutionary Bolshevik was indeed. There can be no mistake.
Do you know, revolutionaries usually agree to interviews with newspapers reporters? I wonder. And what about the part where you said I was just returning from Afghanistan?
Also quite clearly stated here in the article. Bolshevik has recently returned after a period of subservice activities in a war-torn region of Afghanistan.
Where even is it anyway? This Afghanistan place. Oh, he doesn't know Afghanistan. Yikes.
Here, take the paper for yourself as a little memento of this great deduction.
Oh, thank you.
I've absorbed all that is of interest to me within its pages, but I see no rubbish bin nearby.
The article of the revolutionary has been entered into the court record.
And you may find the article on the back page of interest as well.
On the back?
Cast your eye over it sometime if the interest takes you, though you may need someone to interpret.
It's all written in Russian. I couldn't hope to read it. Oh, Vitas! Wake up! Oh, hold on, my dad's calling. Papa! Hey! All right. I missed it. No, I haven't read the Russian yet. It's in here. Here you go. Oh, that's a lot of words. Something about a princess, maybe, or something. I don't know. I need more water. BRB.
It's delicious screen QM.
scream with the W feeding technique. Ballerina? Oh yeah, that's totally a ballerina on there. Can I, oh.
This is interesting. Have you found something relevant, Naruhodo-san?
Well, no, I mean, it looks like it might be interesting.
I can't read a single word, I'm afraid.
No, nor can I, but look at this picture. Perhaps it's about a beautiful young Russian princess, do you think?
She is very pretty, isn't she? I suppose you enjoy articles like this, do you?
I don't know, I can't make any sense of it.
Oh, I'm glad you've noticed this article.
Ah!
Allow me to give you a short summary of its contents.
Oh, thank you. He pops up everywhere, this Mr. Sholmes.
It's about the disappearance of a young lady last night. Renowned prima ballerina of the Novovich Ballet disappears from Shanghai.
Tiara for 20,000 rupees? Rubles? Sorry.
During a performance in Shanghai, the famous dancer was reported missing. She is, of course, the talented young Nikolina Pavlova.
Why are Russian names so hard to remember? What's so hard about Nikolina Pavlova? Come on. It says there. I don't see the 20,000. Oh, there you go. Did it go missing, perhaps? Armed robbery? 20,000 rubles doesn't sound like a lot, though. That's like nothing. Wait, no. I'm thinking of rupees. Hold on. Okay, I'm not sure about rubles. Top of it says paper made no sense to me. Well, it was probably Nikolina Pavlova or something.
Wearing the diamond tiara you see pictured, which is worth some 20,000 rubles.
Oh, well, I knew that before you. Because I got Vitas in my chat, and you don't. That's the difference between us. Vitas.
Oh, how much is 20,000 rubles? Well, I have no idea, but I'm quite sure it must be an unbelievable sum of money.
Susato-san's eyes are shining like diamonds herself. Probably like $2,000. Yeah, I think that's fair. Haha, ban her luck, yeah. Loser alert.
The tiara is the property of the Novovich Ballet. It would seem the director is beside herself with worry.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
The company is most anxious to recover both Miss Pavlova and the valuable tiara. They've requested international assistance at all ports with sailings to Great Britain.
Could this be another case of a Russian fleeing his or her country?
It does seem to be the Russian thing to do. I'm not even going to dignify that with a response to Mr. Naruhodo.
The article about the ballerina has been entered into the court record. Let's go gaming. What about the front?
I'm afraid I can't read a word of Russian.
No, me neither. I have no idea what any of this says.
The pair of you floundering is a sorry sight. Allow me to offer some assistance. The article on the front page of this newspaper is concerned with a fearsome Russian revolutionary.
Oh my god, my dad's calling again. are having technical difficulties. And I am, of course, #1 IT support, apparently. Alright. Where were we? I don't know. Incoming ad break. No, I'm gonna snooze that a little bit. Yes, you told us that before. It reveals also that those who see the man's beard with their own eyes never live to tell the tale.
Oh my goodness, he is fearsome.
Well, presumably the newspaper photographer was alright, wasn't he? Hold on, I'm gonna translate this real quick. T-U-R-T-E-F-C 5W. My dad, where's my dad? There's my dad.
Nice to meet you. I'm Ghosty.
Ghosty! I don't appreciate you being here, buddy.
The solution is obvious. Of course, if he despises his beard to that degree, he need only shave it off. I'm not quite sure that's the problem, Mr. Sholmes.
Yeah, I look nothing like him. His face is like this tall. My face is like this tall. Come on. Weirdo. Why are you introducing yourself again, Ghosty? He wants attention. I don't know how he works. I'll look up a YouTube video afterwards, after the stream, to see. I'll try and make him behave next stream. It's all written in Russian. I couldn't hope to read it, but I suppose it wouldn't hurt just to glance at the article. Maybe there might be a picture or two. I've already glanced at the article. Thank you very much.
It's delicious Scream QN.
There you go. There you go. He was waiting for Scream to feed him. Makes sense. Scream is the only one who's ever loved him. What were you just investigating? Before we started talking, you were examining Kazuma's desk, weren't you? Kazuma, yes, the victim. Oh, hi, gotta go do things, have fun, man, it's been awesome. Hi? I think you mean bye. Or something, I don't know, I'm not that clever. Thanks for stopping by, Vitas. We love having you. You're awesome. Thank you for translating all the Russian. I can't believe you did that. What the hell? We should have pizza sometimes, you know? You're back from your call, I think. Yeah, I think so too. I think maybe I don't know. I'm not. I don't know. But we should, you know, we should. When are you? Oh my God! It's raining like how? What? How is it raining? Dude, we've had so hot weather here. It's been almost 30 Celsius and no wind and sun. And now it's just pouring down rain. That's crazy. Bye, Vitas. Thank you again. Have a good day or evening. I guess you can't at bye, dude. Bye doesn't bye. There you. Just say bye. You forgot sound alerts. I can't believe you forgot sound alerts. Wow, how sad.
Did you notice anything useful? Anything at all?
Ha ha ha! Observe for a moment the desktop of the victim. Whoops, I was still typing. Bye, sorry for doubting you, Vetus. Have a good one. We see that the victim was engaged in penning some text. London diary. Casimer's keeping notes of the trip. Wait, are we reading it now? Wait, we're not allowed to do this? Oh, but... I don't think you should read his private writings. It could upset people. Poor neglected sound alerts. Oh, never mind. Vetus was too quick, too furious. Tragic! And something you ought to perhaps elucidate before the act of reading. You mean you've read it already? It is my business to know what other people's do not. Yes, believe it or not, I know a smattering of Japanese. Oh, I see. Well, you're about to know what a Susato takedown is. I don't think she's gonna do a Susato takedown on him. You know, I think she just hates us, to be honest. Susato-san, aren't you gonna throw the detective with one of your trademark takedowns? I'm sorry, Naruhodo-san. What on earth do you mean? This son of a gun! What are you... Life is unfair. Anyways, to return to the matter at hand, namely this diary belonging to the victim. It would appear the final sentence is incomplete, as if the author were cut short. Tell me, what is the nature of the writing? Pray be precise as to details. Oh, but I thought you knew Japanese. A smattering, dear boy, a smattering. Sayonara, bonsai, mikado, nado nado. I trust you are suitably impressed. But this diary is littered with complicated looking characters of which I can read precisely none. So what's all that showing off about before then?
If you would be so kind as to show me, I would be happy to read it to you, Mrs. Sholmes.
I'm much obliged, my dear madam.
The final entry in Kazuma-sama's diary consists of just 2 short sentences. The first reads, 1:23 a.m. I can hear a faint whistling sound.
A whistling sound? These are very deep waters. Pray go on.
The second sentence reads, 1:35 a.m. What looks like some sort of speckled band is dangling from the ventilator grill.
Speckled band? What on earth does that mean? That's the name of the episode, the act. The double standards with this lady, I swear. It's ridiculous.
I have no idea. I've never heard that expression before.
The ventilator grill, you say? The man was presumably referring to the ventilator grid. To the lattice on the wall, which connects to the adjoining cabin.
Yes, the adjoining cabin.
Kazuma's diary has been entered into the court record. So, I believe I've given you enough to consider for the time being at least.
Do you have somewhere to go?
As it happens, the victim's writing in his diary has piqued my interest. The matter warrants further investigation, I believe, and if I'm still too long, the seasickness takes hold.
I suppose. You're thinking of investigating the cabin next door? Does the ventilator connect to?
Great detectives are a curious breed. Our minds rebel at stagnation. We crave mental exaltation. So yes, I intend to investigate, and the stuff of truth will become clear soon enough.
Do you think perhaps that we could go with you?
No, that would be somewhat complicated.
What? But why? A simple glance at your wrist should reveal the answer. Oh, these. After all, you're the prime suspect in this matter. No. There's no point trying to turn it into a question. You're the one who decided I was the culprit in the first place. Whatever do you mean? I have no recollection of naming you as a culprit at any point. You must be joking! You just said it! Only a moment ago! Dear me, you are clearly misguided. I would have no cause to say such thing. Well, actually, Mrs. Holmes, I did hear you say that too. You're quite sure? Oh, that's very strange. I wouldn't have said you had the face of a criminal, you know? Not really. So, what? Were you looking at my knees before? Some great detective you are. Well, anyway, that was then, and this is now. What do you mean? What I mean, sir, is... if you are the culprit, then you must play the part more
Hope
convincingly!
everyone enjoys it here. Please follow the stream.
Panda, I was kind of having a moment. So we didn't do any murders, but maybe we could. Maybe our knees could. Our face is clear though. Roll over and accept your fate! Now he's just being plain rude. And off he goes, having just laughed in my face. His sense of humor is as twisted as his last name, as his name. Naruto-san, what are you just standing there for? We must go and investigate the cabin next door as well. Aren't you forgetting something? What about these? There's no way I can. Hi-ya! After Kazuma-sama spent his dying moments struggling to leave us a clue, you're willing to give up. You're just gonna roll over and accept your fate? As if you give me any choice in the rolling over part. I think we still have some investigation to finish off in here first, don't we? Let's carry on examining what we can in this cabin while we wait for our chance to slip next door. Good idea! The situation doesn't look good for me, but there are still things I can do to help myself. And I owe it to Kazuma to do everything I can to find a way out of this. And bring the real culprit to justice. Inspector Hosonaga! Something wrong, Naruto-san? Oh, no, it's just that crewman standing by the door. Can't help feeling like I've seen him somewhere before. Oh, yes, you're right. Does look familiar. Excuse me, sir. Yes, what can I do for you? It's a guy that I don't have a voice for. I recognize that face, but it can't be. It is him. It is! Oh, I didn't know you were here, Inspector Hosonaga! Hello again. What are you doing here? I think that should be my line. I was so stunned when I saw you, my heart stopped. Nearly stopped, I hope. I received some special orders to go. I'm just going back to the fucking Sherlock Holmes. God damn it. I received some special orders to go undercover as a member of the crew and aboard the ship. Again? You certainly seem to enjoy undercover work, Inspector. If there's anything I can do to help you, please ask. I never expected to see this man on board. But perhaps this person can help me out of this hopeless situation. Oh my god. Special orders. So what are your special orders this time, Inspector? Sorry, wrong orders. Yes, and why are you dressed as a member of the crew?
I'm so sorry.
Huh?
This is all my fault. I take full responsibility.
For what?
My orders were to act as Asogi-san's bodyguard. It was Minister of Justice Jigoku who pushed for this overseas study tour to go ahead. And he entrusted me with ensuring that Asogi-san reached Great Britain without being assassinated.
Assassinated? How could that even be a possibility?
I'm not sure, but these are complicated times. There are tensions between the world's greatest powers. Minister Jigoku said we should be prepared for all eventualities. This is incredible.
I don't believe it. Kazuma-san was assassinated.
Obviously, we couldn't give Asogi-san a visible security escort, which is why I'm undercover now, posing as one of the crew.
I see.
And I didn't take my eyes off him the entire time we've been on board, from morning until night every day. But I never imagined it would happen here, inside his own cabin. Not here on the first-class deck. I failed miserably at my assignment, and Asogi-san is dead as a result. I'm a disgrace. All I can do is humbly apologize.
Inspector.
So if there's anything at all that I can do to help now, just say the word.
Alright, cool. We're doing what we can to investigate Kazuma's death ourselves.
I thought you might be. You didn't do it, did you? You were not the killer?
Of course not! Would really like to investigate the cabin next door.
Yes.
Yes, we need to be allowed out of this cabin.
I'm sorry.
What?
You've been deemed a risk to the ship's safety. If you move to even touch the handle of the cabin door, that stormy-looking seaman there would surely snap your neck in two.
I suppose I'm not just a stowaway now. They think I'm a murderer as well.
Would it be possible to give me something to work with, do you think? I'm gonna need something persuasive.
What do you mean?
If I had a solid reason why the next door cabin should be investigated, for example, I'd do everything I could to persuade the captain to allow it. Really, I'd lay my life on the line if I had to.
But I don't see how... Incoming ad break.
Incoming ad break.
My dad never got back to me. Did it work? Rude. There might be a way. What? Really? Think of how you tried to persuade me of your innocence, Naruhodo-san, by presenting me with a piece of evidence that you already had in your possession. Evidence? It's just the same as when you are in court. You must have done it many times during your trial. Simply select the present panel and choose some evidence that Inspector Hosonaga could use. So, evidence that would give us a viable reason to investigate the next door cabin, is it? Alright, yes, I think I know what we can use. Let's see if I can present the detective with evidence he needs to persuade the captain. Let's go! Persuasion! This. How do I, Did I press the wrong button? Open. Bam. The percent button isn't working because there isn't any percent button. That's funny. Oh, there it is. Percent. No, percent.
What's that? It's Kazuma's diary.
just before he died, Kazuma-sama wrote something rather strange in his diary.
Strange? In what way? In what way? In what way?
He wrote what looks like some kind of speckled band is dangling from the ventilator grill.
I'm Ghosty.
Ghosty. I'm gonna snap.
Speckled band?
That is strange.
Yes, we're still trying to figure out what he meant by that. But what I'd like to know is...
Don't tell me. The ventilator isn't.
You're very astute, Inspector.
That ventilator clearly joins to the next door cabin.
That's right. So if we can investigate in there, we might be able to work out what the speckled band was.
Alright then. I can't leave this cabin at the moment. I'm stuck here until we arrive at the next port. The captain has given me strict orders to guard the scene of the crime, you see. I'll have to entrust the investigation to you.
Really? You're willing to do that?
Yes. As long as you don't leave the first-class cabin area, I'm afraid I can't remove those handcuffs, though.
But what about the captain? Aren't you going against his direct orders?
I'm a man of my word. And I promise you that I'll lay my life on the line if that's what it takes to convince the captain. After all, I failed to keep Asogi-san safe. This is the least I can do.
Thank you. Let's seize the moment then, Naruhodo-san. Just move and we can leave this cabin at last. Move. Alright. Let's see what we can find out. Bada bing, bada boom. Back. Move.
First class passageway.
Whew. Why is there a mouse trap outside the door? First class cabin passageway. Whew. I'm finally out of the cabin.
I have to admit, this isn't quite what I was expecting.
It's less spacious out here than I thought it would be. And this is the most luxurious accommodation. Yes, indeed. Kazuma-sama was being sent out to study tour by the government. That's why he was being put up in the first-class cabin. Even still, this is about twice as large as my accommodation in steerage.
Really? That must be awful. Oh god. Look over there.
That's another crewman keeping watch.
And he looks enormous, even if he's sitting down. I think I'm just gonna give all the Russian crewmen the same voice. Because they all look the same.
The door next to him leads to second-class accommodation. I suppose he's making sure that no one comes in here who shouldn't.
I suppose.
Like people in handcuffs? Naruhodo-san, you look like a little boy visiting a toy shop for the first time. I would have thought you'd be used to the ship by now. We've been at sea for 2 weeks already.
Need I remind you that the entire 2 weeks we have been here, we have been inside of a wardrobe?
Well, yeah, I know, but the thing is, I was inside Kazuma's trunk when I first came aboard, and ever since then, I've been shut up inside that little wardrobe. Must have been a very trying time for you.
Please, don't give me that pitying look. Alright. W all across the board. I think we might have to wrap it up. My voice is starting to do the thing. There's been a lot of voicing, not a lot of courtroom stuff today. It's been a lot of talking, and I like it. I don't like the fact that my favorite voice has died. I do not know what I should do with this information. I hope he resurrects from the dead sometime, because this is quite a voice that I like doing. I hope he has a brother so I can do the voice for him. But hey, did I save? I don't know. Overwrite. There you go. Sure, I'll save. I mean, I just saved, but hey, double save. Why not? Whew. What a journey. Ow, my leg. What a journey, guys. This is awful. Awesome. I used to wrong all. That's like the complete opposite. This is awesome. That's what I meant to say. Next time I'll have set up Pando properly in a way that I'm happy with. Mark's complete. Screamer's been feeding him the entire day. Vitas gave him water. This has been awesome. This has been great. Thank you all again for joining. I don't know how you do it. This is awesome. There you go. I did it right this time. I'm gonna check real quick if I have any dudes friends that are live. I don't think I do. I think this is an odd time for my friends to be live. But yeah, no one here. I wanna could rate someone with 10,000 viewers. No, let's not do that. But yeah, thanks you for stopping by. I'll be live. I keep saying every other day. So that's what, Sunday? Sunday around the same time. I think at 3 p.m. East Europe Central. Works really well. At least for me. And I mean, usually I seem to have time around here too. So if you have any other preferred times, yeah, feel free to mention it. I'll see what I can do. Again, I'm off for another 3.5 weeks, roughly, almost 4. So there will be streaming, and hopefully I'll finish this game. I don't know exactly how long it is. We have 9 hours in it, and it takes longer for us because we do all the voices, and obviously it's gonna be quicker to just read and skip through everything. But I'm not doing that because that would be a boring stream, I think. But I will be leaving now. Thank you, Emily. Thank you, Vitas. Thank you, Scream. Thank you, Sound Alerts. Thank you, Pando. Thank you, everyone. Yeah. Have a good one. Bye.